Just talk about life and how far we've come. It's on the only 1340 WTAN 10 Talk Radio Network.
It's All Groovy with Robbie the Shark. Thursdays from 8 to 9 p.m. Listen at your own risk.
Tampa Bay's TAN Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
Welcome to It's All Groovy with Robbie the Shark. I'm Grigor the Barbarian, and on the front porch tonight we have Cheryl Caretaker, and of course everybody's favorite weirdo, Robbie the Shark.
Oh, Grigor, that's the best yet. The favorite weirdo. I love you, man. You couldn't describe it better. Hey, welcome, Grigor the Barbarian. At your fire pit. We're not at my front porch. We're your fire pit. Yeah, you're right, Cheryl. I'm a little out here. Let's turn me down. There we go.
They turned you all the way off.
There, I know. I got it right now.
Okay.
I had to mess around with it.
Right.
Hey, Matt's with us tonight, by the way.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Yeah, and Cheryl the Caretaker here, too. Where's my notes at? I don't know where I want to start right now.
Well, I can tell you now, while Robbie's looking for his notes, we have the fire pit lit once again here on It's All Groovy. And what's the drink? While Robbie's looking for his notes, what's the drink of choice for everybody else around the fire pit tonight?
I got coffee.
All right, Grigor.
Iced tea.
And I got a bottle of Coke next to me, so we're all good, and it's all groovy. And I need something to mellow me out before kickoff tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh. I don't watch Thursday night games because it's pay-per-view.
Well,
I will not do that.
Well, luckily for me, I'm able to stream the games on the computer, and I have special interest in tonight's game. It's the New England Patriots and my New York Jets.
Well, I'd love the Jets to win because I hate the Patriots.
Who doesn't?
You're a Jets fan, so I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the quarterbacking for Jets now?
He's still healthy, shockingly, after 2 games, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Aaron's still, he's back in?
Yeah, he's back in, and he's actually survived the first 2 games this year, which is quite shocking.
Yes, it is. Oh, wow. When I go home, I'll look up Dofu, and after the show, get home about 10 o'clock for the end of the game. I'll go Dofu, and then I'll transmit it to my TV and watch the end. But I will not pay. And when Christmas comes and the Steelers are on, and then you got to go to Hulu, kiss my white hairy butt.
Yeah, I don't pay for any of it. The only streaming services I pay for are Peacock, because I have the WWE Network, and Netflix. That's it.
Well, you're real big though on your sports. You got your own little gig going there with your.
I do. I have my sports podcast, which is on the side, which is called Solly on Sports. It's a side podcast I do.
He's groovy. I can't stand to watch it because I don't like him.
Yeah, that's it. That's all right.
But he's good.
Well, why do you think I say this all the time, Robbie? I have the face for radio.
Oh,
that's why you guys can.
We both do.
That's why you guys can't see me.
Look at me. I'm freaking bald now, man. I forgot my hat tonight. I'm pissed.
That's why, for those that are watching on the YouTube stream, you only see 2 people on the show instead of 3. Yes, we are up on YouTube tonight. And if anybody else wants to call into the show this evening, 727-441-3000 is the phone number to call. 727-441-3000. But please keep any and all phone calls tonight as civil as possible. Otherwise, you will be hung up on.
Specifically, Michael Devonick, Les White, whatever the heck your other names are. Call in. You ain't got the guts. You were here last week and enjoyed our Pinellas County, and you said you were going to come here to the studio, and you did not. You know why? Because you don't have balls. Why? Because you're a little West Mifflin putty cat with no yayas.
All right.
Supposed to do chicken dance.
You do chicken dance. I like that.
All right, wait. What'd you say, Grigor?
He just got done saying keep it civil, and he goes right on the attack.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, you know me. I got problems, all right? Give me a break.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you a break and I'm keeping your microphone on. Otherwise, it would just be me and Cheryl all night.
That's what I'm looking for now.
Which I don't think people would want to hear my raspy sounding voice, and people would much rather look at Cheryl than me.
This wasn't how it's supposed to start out.
That's funny.
But hey, that's why when we say in the promo for the show, listen at your own risk. You should never know what's going to happen here on It's All Groovy around the fire pit on Robbie's Island.
And that's Matt's line came up with that. And I miss him as a producer, man. He's really good.
Heck yeah. I
Thank
like
you.
him a lot.
Hey, I have to a good and a bad here, and since we're on the note about sports and everything else.
Sure.
Paul Porter and the home team. I mean, I started out there 2009. There's another story how he told me I've been in the sand too long, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But hey, Paul, do me a favor, man. Tell everybody top 3 to beat the bookie. Remember, what was that, 2 years ago, whatever? I wasn't allowed on anymore because the NFL wasn't allowing me to do the top 3. Let them know we're on the same radio network, Paul. Come on, brother. I still listen to you. I know I don't call in
Share the
anymore
love.
because
Well,
I don't.
I'm trying to figure out what happened. Why did things get moved around with top 3 to beat the bookie?
I was told that the NFL, you know how they do that thing at the end of the program, you know, the exclusive right, blah, 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 of the NFL.
Yeah,
I was not permitted to do it anymore.
because
He said I could talk on the radio all I want about sports, but I cannot do top 3 to beat the bookie because I had a 72% record. That's why.
Okay.
And the bookie lives off of 22% to the house. Period.
Really?
And I'm beating the bookie at 28%. That's why.
Okay.
Because of the DFNFL, what is that? FanDuel? What does D stand for? DraftKings.
Yeah, it's DraftKings and FanDuel. They're the two
I hate them.
bookie sponsors of the NFL, whatever you want to
I
call
hate
it.
them. But we're saving this for later after my
Right.
damn dream. But I need to talk about the Teamsters.
Okay.
I really do. I don't know how I missed it last week, but I wanted to talk about it. They were taking a vote on who they're going to back, the rank and file. And notice I'm not looking at my paper. I'm just like Mr. Trump. I have notes to rely on in case I get lost, which I do on occasion. We all know that because I'm psychotic. But anyways, that's off on a tantrum. Never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Anyways, we're going to wait on what the rank and file votes, and then we're going to put it in front of the board, and then the board of directors is going to decide who to back. Now, a week later, they're backing nobody. Why? Because the rank and file, 60% to 30%, wants Trump. So they went nobody. And why did they go nobody? Because if they went with Trump, the Democrats would cut their money off, just like Allegheny County, you dumbasses up there who keep voting Democrat. Okay, you're schmucks. And I'm going to have Mr. Trump on this radio station, I guarantee you, by next week. I guarantee you. Gregor, you made fun of me about Senator Santorum. I'm going to have Trump on here. It's going to happen. I guarantee it. And God already told me it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is the rank and file has decided they're voting for Trump. The leaders, the autocracy, if you will, has decided no. But they can't go against the Democrats. And I did say Democrats, as in devil, demon, Satancrats. Okay? FCC and YouTube love me for this crap. Why do I sidetrack myself, Cheryl?
I don't know.
because it would be un-Robbie like if he doesn't sidetrack him during the course of the show.
Listen to your own risk. I don't. Somebody call in and straighten my ass out. Anyways, so they're going with the autocrats say. So the autocrats now, then boom, we got nothing to say. But you know what? Every union representation, the Kamala holiday, whatever, Kamala ding dong, Kamala ding dong. The representation she has from the unions, remember, that's only from the leaders. And that's what they want is autocratic society they will control. But all those union members, UAW, every goddamn one of them will be voting Trump majority-wise, even though they have the support of the unions, because it's all full crap. I didn't
Well,
swear.
You haven't mentioned Trump's response. When Trump was asked about it, he says he's truly honored.
Oh, he should be. He should be.
He knows.
He should. Yes,
Yeah.
he does. Yes, he does. He sure does. I backed away from the microphone, so I shut up. Because I'm ranting on too much. But I do want to go on about unions. Check this out, man. All you Pittsburghers up there, shitsburgers, working for Allegheny County, Register of Wills, Rose office, I apologize. I believe it was somewhere around 93, 94, 95. I wanted to create a union at the Allegheny County Rural offices. I worked for Rita Wilson Kane. And everybody was like behind me. I mean, it was 9-story building, all Democrat run. This is a swamp. This is complete. I was the only Republican that was there. That's why I told you about Rick Santorum. I'm going to give Rick Santorum another call, Grigor. I'm going to get him to talk too. You watch. Actually, he won't because I don't, never mind. But anyhow, Rita Wilson Kane called me in the office. And she said, "You sure you want to do this, Robbie?" I said, "Absolutely." And that was the boss, the Register of Wills. I said, "Absolutely." So next week, what happens? SEIU.
See
Yeah.
you.
What do they call it? SEIU. I forget what it actually stands for.
Service Employees
Thank you.
International Union.
Thank you. They come in with pizza and pop and all this other crapola. And guess what? Everybody votes for union. I vote no.
For pizza?
Yeah.
That's all it took?
And then Rita calls me in the office and she's laughing. She says, "Robbie, why'd you vote no?" I said, "What do you think? I'm that much of a schmuck? I know how you beat me. You beat me." And then I didn't work there. That was 95 then, yeah, because I went truck driving after that. And I'm in the bar, and the bartender who worked with me down there, oh, he was so proud. He got an SEIU code. Look at what they gave me and all that crap. 2 months later, he said, "Bam, we got a pay decrease. You suck, Robbie." I said, "You didn't do what I wanted. I wanted Allegheny County, wanted only our only union, not nationwide, and they sold you over a slice of goddamn pizza." I'm gonna shut up now. It's up to you and Cheryl. Go ahead.
I'll leave you to lead after that.
Well, the unions are corrupt. They all are.
Well, everything is.
Yeah.
What's clean anymore? It's all dirty.
What's clean? The bottom of my shower. That's what's clean.
Yeah.
I just used it. Literally, I just used Drano on my pipes before I came into work tonight. So the bottom of my shower is clean.
That's awesome.
Sounds like you had too good of a time.
Well, somebody's got to get the housework done. I got to do housework in my own place. I got to upkeep the place.
Yep.
And that right there is why I avoid politics at all costs, because politics is a very dirty business.
Yes,
and I
it
want
is.
nothing to do with it.
Nope.
Well,
That's why I don't talk about it. That's why I say this all the time. This is just me. Politics, religion. I want nothing to do with it.
Yep.
It's a dirty business, all of it.
Yep.
I wash my hands with it.
Oh.
You and I can have a discussion on it, sure. But if it starts getting heated, leave me alone.
Yep.
Speaking of religion, I'm really pissed off at our Pope. I mean,
What do you have on the Pope now?
well,
Yeah,
first
I'm
of
curious
all,
myself.
when the last one died, he said he was the last Pope. I mean, this is Revelations we're living. And the Pope he did not, when he was asked about who to vote for in our election, he said, "We're both killers, both Trump and Kamala."
right.
Because Kamala wants abortion. We know Catholics do not allow abortion, period, under any circumstance, which is wrong. They should, I mean, 3 months, I'll give you that. You know, shit
It all
happens.
depends on the situation, and it's up to the girl.
I
It's
agree.
up to the woman.
Well, up to the girl and the man who did it.
Right.
Don't leave him out.
If he's involved. Right.
Don't leave him out.
If he's there.
But then he said Trump's a killer because, what the hell was his reason? It was stupid. But he's called them both killers.
right.
And what the hell is wrong with you? So you don't want to back one or the other. That's fine. Just say,
he
hey,
said
you
no.
know,
He
that's
said
American
vote for
politics.
the lesser of the evil.
That was his final statement,
Right.
was it?
Yep.
The lesser of the evil,
Yep.
which would be Trump. No, I didn't see that part. Thank you, Cheryl. I didn't see that part of it. Wow.
Yes.
You know me, my brain goes all over the place. That's why I'm highly medicated by the VA, who, by the way, is screwing me now and charging me for my damn meds.
I'm sorry, what?
The VA's
They're
charging me
charging
for my meds. And all.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Okay, well that's all right. Now normally I would stay out of stuff like this, but this is something I got to step in on because again, I'll be the first to admit I know nothing about what goes on at the VA. Haven't been down there, not my thing. But the fact that our veterans get treated like that still ain't right.
Oh, it's
So
totally
do our
wrong.
seniors. I mean,
It's totally wrong. What I'm getting now in my disability from Social Security, I'm not even getting my VA disability yet. They've been screwing with you for 10 years.
But what branch of the military did you serve in? I don't remember.
United States Air Force,
Yeah.
Army National Guard, Army Reserves, and other units I'm not to discuss, like the CIA.
All right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. We'll stick with just the actual military forces that we're allowed to talk
was
about.
Actual
How long did you serve?
13 years. Well, actually, active duty 3 years, 9 months, and 28 days.
See, I did. See,
And
I'm
another 10 years
reserves.
reserves guard. Exactly.
Yeah, I see. I
And
didn't know
then
any of
the
this.
rest of my life with them following me. I can show you right on my phone right now. We'll look up Wi-Fi connections. It'll say NSA surveillance van. I ain't kidding you.
All right.
I'll show you right now. That's what we're talking about.
Little hard for me.
Too.
What?
It's a little hard for me to look at it now while I'm on the other side of the glass, Robbie. I'll look later.
No, it's okay. You know what? It's 21:27
Yes, it is.
after the beautiful hour.
Yep.
And you know what? I am definitely, and none of you can disagree with this, due for my medication break.
All right. So while Robbie's doing that,
So we're going to leave it to Cheryl and Grigor and Matt to keep the program going. I'm going to go out and have my little puff of my medication.
and while we do that, we'll get things settled for me, Grigor, and Cheryl, and we'll be right back with more of It's All Groovy right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Peace.
All right. And with that being said, we are back once again with a little more of It's All Groovy right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network. Robbie is still out on his medication break.
Of course.
So it'll be me, Matt, Cheryl, and Grigor the Barbarian getting you through until Robbie decides to make his grand return to the show. And one bit of sports note, I promise Robbie, since Robbie doesn't follow baseball all that closely, we have to at least acknowledge this. And I'm sure we'll be talking about it more on other shows right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network. But history was made tonight in Major League Baseball. Shohei Ohtani has become the first member of the 50-50 club.
Awesome. What's that?
So the 50-50 club is 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in the same season.
Wow.
And he had 3 home runs tonight against the Marlins in Miami in a 20-4 win by the Dodgers over the Marlins. So Shohei Ohtani hit 3 home runs in the game, giving him 51 homers on the year and 50 steals. First man in baseball history to ever do that in a single season.
Awesome.
Congratulations to Shohei Ohtani.
Yep.
Just thought we'd get that thrown in there. Me as a sports fan, I would be remiss not to talk about it on the show at least once.
Absolutely.
So what's going on in Pittsburgh, Grigor? Anything we need to know about?
Nope. Pittsburgh's boring. What's going on in Florida?
You don't want to know. I'm so upset.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Cheryl's upset? That would explain the thunderstorm at 6 o'clock this morning that woke me up.
I'm so upset.
Wait. What got you upset to cause the weather to do that to me this morning?
Oh
What
my
happened?
gosh. Okay, so I don't have my e-bike right now because it just stopped working.
Boo.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, it's under warranty. I've only had it 6 months, 7 months. So I go in, leave it there because they tell me it's going to be 3 weeks before they even look at it. So I get a call yesterday, which it's only been a week. They call me and they're going through this long spiel. And I'm like, all right, I don't understand what you're saying. What are you getting to? Come to find out, because the brakes were done, they null and void the warranty. So it's going to cost me $1,200. And
Wait, it's gonna, whoa. It's going to cost you how much?
$1,200
All
to
right,
fix the bike. And I'm like, what?
I'm trying to find a proper reaction here. Give me a second.
Yeah, there is no reaction. I could not believe it. And then they wanted to charge just to take the bike out.
Actually, wait a minute. I do have a proper reaction to this, so bear with me with the noise. You'll hear the fire pit a little louder, but hold on. Come on.
Holy shnikes.
There you go. That's the proper reaction to that.
So yeah, and come to find out, he said even if it was under warranty, I would still have to pay $100 for them to look at it. And I'm like, well, wait, you didn't fix it.
It's going to cost them $100. It's going to cost you $100 out of your pocket just to look at the damn thing.
Yep, just to take it out of the store. I think that it should be stopped. They shouldn't be able to do that.
I don't understand. Like, you need brakes. So you got the brakes fixed. How does that void the warranty?
I have no idea, because the minute I touch it, which I didn't touch it, I had a professional touch it, but he took regular brakes off and put hydraulic brakes, which stops you much faster, and it's a lot better. So I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't either.
They don't want me over there because I don't think I can handle it.
With the equipment parts, you'd be good.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is because something in the motor. It was a defect. Just fix the bike.
How much is the scooter?
It was $1,800 to begin with.
Bro, wait, you bought it brand new at $1,800?
Yeah, 6 months ago.
Wow.
So you tell me. That's not right.
Well, that's weird. Okay.
And they want $1,200 more to fix it.
Yep.
Okay, that's how you know prices are getting ridiculous. Case in point, it cost you $1,600 to buy it new and $1,200 possibly to get it fixed, correct?
Right.
Okay, so a lot of people that listen to this radio network and listen to this show know I'm a northern boy. I'm a New Yorker. For me so my plan every year since I've been in Florida, we alternate. Meaning I go to New York one year for Christmas. My family comes down here the next year and blah, blah, blah. We switch every year. Last year, my family was here. So this year, we're going to New York in December. I bought tickets about 2 months ago for me and my better half to fly to New York for the holidays.
Right.
For the two of us, $1,375.
Wow.
For two tickets on, I think it was Delta.
Wow.
$1,375 for 2 flights for Christmas.
That's crazy.
For a week.
Well, eggs are what? $8?
Well, milk's over $5 a gallon.
Well, butter's up there too. It's crazy. You can't walk out of the store, huh?
I know you don't like to talk about politics, but you brought it up, brother.
Right.
Elections have consequences.
All right.
And that's why your prices are so high.
Well, then again, and I don't know whether this is strictly related to who's in office or not. I honestly don't know. But I've seen this thrown around the last month or so. Everybody was pointing this out that in early 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic, gas prices were under $1.50. And now here we sit a couple months before the next presidential election, and gas prices are like $3.20 a gallon.
Right.
They've gone up almost $2.
I know.
Since 2020.
Well, our new president on day one went with the Green New Deal and reversed all the old policies.
Right.
Okay.
Well, part of my argument with this has always was
the war on coal and the war on oil is driving up your prices, brother.
Well, I also, and again, this is just me. Robbie's back in studio. I'll turn their mics on in just a second so I can get this point across. But part of my argument is, and maybe I'm wrong, this is just me looking at it from my perspective. Part of the reason why gas prices went up the way they did was because when they were down to $1.20, and again, I don't know if this is right or wrong. This is just how I'm viewing it. Gas prices were down that low at the time because nobody was working in the office. Nobody was driving as much. A lot of people were working from home. There weren't that many people on the roads at the time. So the gas prices were that low. Again, some of the presidential policies may have something to do with that. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm just expressing the viewpoint on it.
That's definitely a factor.
Was everybody driving as to now why gas prices go up? Because anybody who drives will tell you that if you look at the gas prices, say around times you want to be able to, that are usually traditional driving holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, everybody's out on the roads, barbecues, going to the beach, whatever. Gas prices usually go up the weekends that people drive more for the holidays and whatnot. And then once holiday weekends are over, they come back down a little. I think it's based, and again, this is just my take. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's just my take. Gas prices fluctuate with how much people are driving.
You'd rather be flying than driving, though.
That's a part of it.
Exactly, but that's what
part of it.
But to Cheryl's point, that's why my hang on a second, Grigor. To Cheryl's point, that's why my arms look as good as they do. I've been flying so damn much. All right, Grigor, what were you gonna say?
You can't see him through the
that's a part of it. But under Trump, we were energy independent. We were actually exporting oil. We weren't relying upon OPEC or anybody else. His first year in office, Biden's first year in office, he was begging OPEC to up production because he reversed all the policies. So that's a factor in it too. Did in 2020, did the lack of driving help drive down costs? Sure.
Yeah.
But in 2019, it was cheap as hell too, because we were energy independent.
Right.
We weren't relying upon anybody to supply us with energy. Everybody was making money hand over fist in 2019. And then they had, I don't want to get us kicked off.
Right. That's why I said we'll keep this civil. And again, we're not doing this to be fact checked. We're just stating our opinions here. We're neither spouting fact or foul. This is just how we look at it.
Fact check. Don't talk about fact check.
I know.
My stuff's been taken off Facebook because I had one word wrong.
I know that, Robbie. That's why we're not getting into it.
Because I'm conservative.
I know, and that's why
they
we're
got
trying.
Their eyeballs on me, and this show in WTAN, and I'm proud of it. Actually,
I know you are.
They're listening to us. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, and,
FCC, here you go. You can see me right now.
Okay.
All right.
All eyes on me.
Yeah, but we'll
shut up for a minute.
Yeah, we'll keep this clean, Robbie. We'll keep it clean. You know how we do.
All right, I'm gonna be silent. I'm supposed to be up for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna be quiet for now.
All right, so for now, at least Robbie's mic has been turned off just to give him a few minutes to kind of settle himself down. Robbie, I'll tell you this much, Robbie. When you're ready, give me a hand signal, give me a thumbs up, something, okay? All right, so there we go. Yeah, again, that's just my 2 cents on the gas and politics and whatnot. I'm gonna leave it at that. I have a lot more that I could say. But honestly, I'm trying to keep this a family-friendly radio show. I'm trying to keep us on the radio. I will keep my thoughts to myself. But side note, though, that's one problem I've had with social media lately, is that I've seen a lot of friends of mine spouting political opinions, and some of it, I'm not getting into specifics. Some of it makes me laugh, but some of it genuinely has me concerned for certain people and their takes, their well-beings, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like Facebook has, social media has its advantages to it. Like, it allows me to be able to keep contact with friends and relatives I still have up north. I've got friends out on the West Coast. It helps keep contact with them. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it also shows, how do I put this? General stupidity, lack of knowledge, whatever that people have. And it's sad.
Yeah, people are easily duped. That's for sure.
That's also why I don't buy half the stuff I read online. What were you saying, Gregor?
People are easily duped. It doesn't take much to fool the general public. They proved that.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're right. Now you're back on, Robbie. You're good.
They wore the damn mask in their car when they were driving alone.
Which that still amazes me that people were goofy enough to actually do that.
And they're still doing it.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you've actually seen people now in September of 2024?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I
see
have.
walking around with masks on.
Wait a minute. Hang on. If it's Uber drivers or somebody driving ride sharing, I can understand it. But if it's like you and me driving our cars down the street and you're still in a mask?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen them walk in the store like that, too.
Yeah, I've seen the
walking around with masks on. It's around their ears and down around their chin.
No, these people nowadays, they got it completely covered because they are so much in fear.
Well,
no, I mean, there are people walking around with masks on up here, lots of them.
Okay.
That have it over their ears, but it's not covering anything.
So it's hanging from their ears and it's down around their chins.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to prove they're faithful and, hey, I'm not contaminating anybody else. I got my mask.
Yeah, but that's also pointless though if you're doing that. If you're gonna have the mask on, actually wear the friggin' thing.
It's ridiculous.
Yes,
bro.
it is.
If you want to protect yourself and you're scared, go ahead and wear it. I don't care.
Right.
Now these are
Or if you're
there.
sick and you don't want to spread.
Thank you, Cheryl.
What the hell did you say? I didn't hear that.
If you're sick and you're wearing it, it's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's groovy. You don't want to get
right.
real
I don't
sick.
want to sneeze
cool.
on you.
Right. And if you have an autoimmune disease that makes you get sick easily from just walking outside and you're wearing a mask, that's cool.
What these dumbasses don't understand, they talk about Clorox and all this stuff that it kills the virus. The virus is airborne. If it's on the table, it's dead. You can't transfer it, okay? It's dead. It has to have a host to suck on, or it dies. It's on your table, it's gone. Hell, I was living in the goddamn woods and in a hotel by the VA when I was homeless. I ain't never had no goddamn problems with it. I ain't never got no shot. They did look up my booger nose and give me the test a few times because I had to go to the VA hospital. And who knows what kind of chip they put up my face with the CIA. I could show you on my legs. I got chips in me, man. It's no bullshit. This is real, man. It really is. I hope when I die, somebody writes a book about it and looks into it. I really do.
That's okay. You know what? We don't need to have a. Hang on. I'm
wait a second.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton got 4 memoirs.
Yeah.
4 memoirs. Isn't a memoir your life?
How is that possible?
What do you need 4?
Yeah, but to be fair, I'll put your mics back on in 1 second. We don't need a memoir of Robbie's life. All we got to do is go to internetradiopros.com and we can listen to every single episode we have done of It's All Groovy between November of last year and now. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're 10 months into this.
Yes,
10 months into It's All Groovy. Who the heck would have thought that was going to happen?
Nobody. Nobody. But we've done it, man.
We're still here.
It's coming up in a year, yeah. I'm very, very proud. Boy, I had some really down shows that were bad.
I never thought I'd say that. And I say this all the time.
Well, thank you, Matt.
Despite, some of the trouble that we've gotten in at the station because of the show, I will say this. And I'm double checking myself here on a date, so bear with me for 1 second. But we know it was early November. I want to make sure I get this right here with how long we've been doing It's All Groovy. I believe the first show was November 3rd, but I'm double checking my
that's
date.
when I paid. November 29th.
All right, so it was right after Thanksgiving. We had the very first show.
8 days after my birthday. That's correct.
All right. Wait, your birthday's falling on Thanksgiving this year?
21st.
Oh, it's the 21st. So it's the week before. Very groovy.
I was born on a Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving.
All right.
I was born on Tuesday.
You born on a Tuesday?
So was I.
No wonder you're weird.
Hey, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. Cheryl, my birthday's on a Tuesday too.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, Gregor, I'm going to get Trump on there. He's going to use the word yuns too. I'm going to do it.
So November 29th, 2023 was the official first show of It's All Groovy. November 29th of last year. So Thanksgiving Thursday this year will officially mark 1 full year of the It's All
really?
Groovy show. Yep.
That's a no. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm stopping you right there. I know what you're saying.
I'm not going to say that word I was going to say.
No stuff.
I didn't realize that.
No bull. Yeah. Thanksgiving night will be the official 1 year anniversary of It's All Groovy right here on Tan Talk.
That's cool.
And I've said this to Cheryl a couple of times when she started doing the show regularly when I was still here. Comparing that first night to the Robbie I'm seeing and hearing on the show now, despite what the opinions have gotten us, what trouble that's brought. I'm not debating that. But comparing the Robbie that I'm looking at now to the Robbie that I saw that night is completely different.
Yes.
And I'm saying that in a good way.
Yes.
Because you have really opened up and that first night, I did 90% of the talking.
Yeah, well, I told him, I said, let's watch the first.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Just see compare it.
Yeah, exactly. And I've gone back and I've watched it myself.
Yeah, we did. We laughed.
Yeah,
we had a good night that
I
night.
did. Robbie you were scared out of your mind doing the show that night. I said don't worry about it.
Yep.
Let Grigor do a little talking. Let Aaron Biscuits do a little talking. By the way, I'm surprised I haven't heard from Aaron tonight. Aaron, call in.
I yelled at her bad. I'm mad at her.
Oh,
and we're not
that's
talking.
okay. I'll bring her back on next week. So
all right. So
I'll get her back.
That's my fault.
Right, Aaron Biscuits. This is just coming from me. If you're listening to the show, I miss having you on as a guest.
Me too.
Because she doesn't talk.
Right, but
She
still,
will.
Just listen to giggles. Talk.
that's
She
fine.
will.
Yeah, but those giggles provide entertainment for the show.
Well, a little bit.
And next week will be something that she'll be talking.
And so, and
I like that.
a belated,
And Aaron, by the way, if you are listening, I apologize. I said some really bad things on Facebook.
and the Jets
to
just
you.
took a 7-0 lead on New England thanks to an Alan Lazard touchdown catch.
Jets are up.
Jets are up 7-0, 4:20 to go in the first.
Go Jets. Coming up soon. Top 3 to
I
beat the
want
bookie.
to do a shout out if
Sure.
I may.
Go ahead.
A friend of mine, we kind of do cleanings and, if they have any kind of problems whatsoever, if they need to pack or unpack or need help doing any of that, they can always give us a call, and they can either call me at 727-554-7969.
That is Cheryl's personal phone number, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Or they can call my friend Robin, and I'll give you her phone number, So that is
What is it for the
For any
Medicare
kind
thing
of-
you do?
no. This is cleaning, packing,
Oh, okay,
unpacking.
okay.
It could be commercial.
Oh, so it's kind of like a moving service.
Well, yeah, and cleaning. So,
All right.
I mean, she does excellent work, but it's 303-324-4110.
All right. Groovy, man.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Gregor, I talked to David Buddha. You remember him, Bush?
No.
You don't remember Bush?
He's rude.
Well, he owns Freedom Scooters, and I offered him. I said, "Hey, dude, advertising my program, I won't charge you. I need somebody to start to be on my program to be an advertiser." And he said, "Robbie, I'm real busy right now." And I've been begging him for almost 10 months, and he finally responded. He'll get back to me, and I'm going to pester him. Hope you're listening,
Tell him for a
David,
year.
and everybody in Zephyr Hills. And what's the other
Oh, heck
big
yeah.
station we got up there?
It's Zephyr Hills is no longer a station.
Oh no, really?
No, it's 106.1 and 1340 here in Clearwater, and 102.3 and 1350 up in Dade City.
Dade City. Okay,
Dade City's
yeah.
the other one.
Which gets us Gator sound up there.
Yes, and
Right.
it's also another radio affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Exactly.
Because
Maybe.
the-
That's
Yes.
what I
Buddha
thought.
can girl with her scooter.
Say that again, Gregor.
Maybe David Buddha could help Cheryl figure out.
You know,
her
it's a different
scooter
kind of
problem.
No,
scooter.
no,
Otherwise,
no.
I-
This is
I was
scooters
gonna-
for invalids and disabled people.
Yeah, these are like
He's
four
great,
wheels.
man. I
Yeah.
know he helped out a friend of mine. 10 years ago, the VA was wouldn't give him a scooter, electric scooter. Excuse me, and he was pissed, of course, which he should be. And I said, let me give my friend a call. I gave David a call. I said, what will you charge the guy? Blah, 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 blah. He gave me a price. And then when he met the guy, he says, hey, and he cut like, I don't know. He gave him like, what do you call it? Not retail price.
Discount.
I was ready
Not
to say
discount.
that.
He gave him a wholesale price. That's the word I'm looking
Okay.
for.
Well, what's the difference between? I'm not trying to be funny. What's the difference between resale price and wholesale price?
Well, wholesale price is what the schmuck buys it for.
Right.
And then I sell it to you.
At
That's retail
300%.
price. So I got to
Right.
make a profit, right?
Okay, so the manufacturers will sell it at say $1,200, and then you'll sell it at like
At another
4,000.
at 30%.
right or whatever you want to charge.
No, that 30% is the only way you can live.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
you
if
had,
you're not making 30%, your
We
business
did
won't survive.
eyeglasses at 300%.
really?
Oh, yeah.
No, David is great. He really is. I told him, I said, whatever, I got your permission now. Me and Cheryl are going to create a commercial for him if he doesn't contact me this week. And David's great, man. He really is a good man. And everybody up there in Allegheny County, Pittsburgh, you know him. He's a good man. He really is good. He does ramps. He actually sells vans, too. I didn't know that.
Well, because
That's
then
the
they do
newest
the
thing he
lifts
added.
and
He used to be on Paul Porter on 860. He used him as an advertiser, I think, back then on the days. I just didn't mean to mention the other station, but I did. Sorry.
That's okay. That was an accident.
Hopefully you cut that out. But, he's here on Saturday mornings, Paul Porter and the home team.
Right.
Please tune in, 9 to 11. Entertaining, very entertaining.
You want sports talk other than my Spirit to Beat the Bookie? That's where you get it from.
That's where it started, man. Top 3 to beat the bookie started on Paul Porter. And hell,
Now it's all groovy.
yeah.
The way
I-
it should be.
I actually have people that were complaining on Facebook, where's Top 3 to beat the bookie? I said, well, it's exclusively owned by the It's All Groovy show, and you can only see it on 1340 WTAN 10 Talk Radio Network every Thursday night. Other than that, screw you.
Well, I'm not going to be like, let's say for argument's sake, for whatever reason, you miss a show one week and it's just like Cheryl and Gregor hosting it and you're not here. Will you use your social media pages like Facebook or whatever else you have to do my 3 to Beat the Bookie if you can't do
No.
it on the show?
what?
No,
Why not?
absolutely
If you're
not.
in
Why not?
studio?
I'll give Cheryl and Gregor my picks.
Okay. All right. So,
I will not.
so you won't do
It's
it on.
only here, exclusively owned by the It's All Groovy show.
All right.
And you can only hear it on 1340 WTAN and 106.1 FM and whatever hell it is up
Well,
there.
there
in
you
Dade.
have it.
All right. You heard it here first. The only way to get my 3 to Beat the Bookie, you have to tune in right here on
But
It's All
remember-
Groovy every Thursday night.
It is for entertainment purposes only.
course.
Correct.
Then again, it's not necessarily entertainment purposes only because it really pisses off DraftKings and FanDuel. But anyways, did you hear what Hillary had to say? She wants to jail Americans for disinformation.
Disinformation?
Yes.
Okay.
That's different than misinformation, is it not?
Yes.
Similar.
Okay.
Similar. I mean, misinformation, they put out, like I told you about earlier. I don't know. I barked about it where I had one mark wrong that was actually printed, and they put a listing on there,
Yeah, miss is wrong. This is like they're not even dealing with it.
Misinformation is disinformation's unlawful, ungrateful sister.
Exactly.
That's who misinformation is. She's the ungrateful sister.
They have called Europe and wants Europe to stop Facebook to do what Europe apply Europe's rules to Facebook and basically censor every American.
What do you mean?
Do you dig that, man? And they want to
it.
censor you here in America on Facebook.
They've been doing that.
Well, you know what? The only real free
They've
place.
been calling it misinformation and disinformation all the way through COVID. But we're 4 years out, and all the misinformation and disinformation happens to be true.
And you know
so
what?
You're going to let the government decide what is misinformation or disinformation, or you just going to let people speak? And we'll decide what is true.
And Hillary is still saying that Russia. It's been proven it was a lie, but she's on TV saying it.
Wait, what was the lie?
Then
Russia. And Mueller and all them. She wasn't behind it. It's all bull crap. It's been proved false, but they're still acting like as if Trump did this. You know, the Russians are behind or trying to screw Kamala, and Iran is trying to screw
and they're giving
Trump.
her things to wear in her earrings.
Oh, her earrings. The Avon One earrings. I got shut down on Facebook
Hillary
for that.
colluded with the Russians on disinformation. So by her own standards, she should be arrested because the PP tape was all made up by her and her cohorts from Russia. And it was all a lie. It was all misinformation and propaganda. So by her own standards, lock her up.
Okay, well, the question is, will P. Diddy be her 53rd
Vice President?
suicide friend?
Maybe her husband.
No, P. Diddy.
Right.
P. Diddy.
That's just.
He's a child trafficker.
I know.
I can't, but I mean, it's just so disgusting. He don't call himself P. Diddy anymore. He's Sean Diddy.
They should be saving people, and yeah, I don't.
And he's but that's the other thing I want to talk about here before I get to top three to beat the bookie. We're only 48 after. You know what? We were talking earlier about the what do you call it? The union vote.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you notice that they're giving you these stats on the news about 50-50, 48 this, that. Now, that's bullshit. If you remember 2016.
Don't worry, he said shift, folks.
Let's say shift. If anybody missed that, it was shift.
Yeah.
He said shift.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, no, Cheryl, you were right. He said shift. He said shift, folks.
God.
Yeah. All right. See what happens when you get Robbie worked up?
Do you know how my brain works, Matt?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's why I'm trying to help you.
He just went.
You just threw me off what the hell I was saying.
I'm sorry.
Totally gone now.
We're trying to keep you on the air, but it was about Hillary.
Oh no, you know what? We were talking about that before too. I'm gonna go back to that.
Sure.
When I did get thrown off the FCC, you know, before I came here, and you know it's a fact.
Yeah.
CBS did not broadcast the news at the top of the hour. Now they do because of It's All Groovy and the one and only Robbie the Shark. I rest my
All right. Give
I rest my case. Well, anyways, you know, these black folks, they're talking about the black vote and the whatever Hispanic vote. Obviously, he's got the Hispanics. I mean, their jobs went up when he was here. And that's the other thing I was talking about. Before I get to that, they keep asking Kamala Ding Dong, and I'm going to use Trump's terms too. Everybody trades Trump because he uses dirty words. Well, hate me too for that. I don't give a crap. It's policies that matter. And she comes out saying, oh, crap.
So she's basically trying to spout her political points of view or opinions or whatever, what she's going to do.
No, she's asked, what is she going to do to
Change things up.
change the economy?
Right. And she's had, mind you, she's had the last 3 years to do that as vice president.
I was raised middle class.
Okay. And
I was raised middle class.
again,
And my neighbors had a nice lawn. It was just all groovy, man. It was so cool. And I don't know. We're going to make it equality and get it to the equity at the end where we're all the same.
yeah, my question is, if that's the stuff you're spouting, how are you going to do it? Don't tell me you're going to do it. Tell me how you're going to do it.
Thank you.
Whoa,
Tell me how
wait a
you're
minute,
gonna-
Matt.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Matt.
Okay.
Hillary Clinton said if you ask Kamala Harris about her policies, you're a sexist. So you just better back off on that.
How is that being sexist asking her about her policies? I would say the exact same thing to Donald Trump, or whoever's running for
if you
president.
ask her about her
That is
policies,
what the old
you're a
hack
sexist.
says.
Then Hillary's. If that's actually what Hillary said, I didn't hear her say it. I don't know, but if that's actually what she said, she's to quote one of my favorite wrestlers, Chris Jericho. She's a stupid idiot.
That was her quote today. That
Wow.
if you ask Kamala about her policies, you're a sexist.
How? I'd ask the
No,
same. I would
that
ask the
one.
same thing of the orange-haired one who's also running for president.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ask the
Yeah.
same thing to both. It's, you want to be president? How are you going to make my life as a middle-class American better? What exactly are you going to do over the next 4 years to make my life better?
Now, the simple question was, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
I don't know.
And she won't answer it.
And I can't answer that either because my
Yes,
life.
you can. You're not better off. How much you paying for your goddamn sandwiches at the store? A
Truth
lot
be-
more than you did 4 years ago.
with all the ingredients thrown in, about the same as what I paid 4 years ago. $50. I paid $50 a week for
You'll
my.
pay more than that now.
I haven't paid attention to it. I
I
did.
got 2 sandwiches today
Yeah.
with a $3 delivery charge, $30.
That's crazy. You go to
$30
Taco Bell and it's $30 for two.
And they
people.
were like Wawa size, 12 inches,
Wawa's actually smaller than that.
Yeah.
Subway's got the.
That's not what she said.
Oh!
$15 for a value.
No, truth be told,
$15
Wawa's actually downsized compared to Subway. Hold on a second, Gregor. Subway footlongs are 12 inches. Wawa's only 10-inch sub for their full size.
Oh, you know what? By the way, since we're talking about stupid food, I
Yeah.
want to put this out there.
Okay.
Grigor knows this. And
And by
everybody,
the way, quick update in the NFL for tonight. We are at the end of the first quarter from the Meadowlands, 7-0 Jets.
go Jets. I always did love the Jets. I was a Jet fan way back in the day.
Oh, this,
I actually got a football for Christmas,
yeah,
and it wasn't a real football. It was
You're
plastic
not gonna have
crap.
time.
yeah.
And I never forget Blee. You remember Blee, Grigor? He threw that damn ball, man. It was right on the hand, too. But I turned my head just like Trump did. It didn't hit me in the ear, though. It smacked me right in the nose, and it broke my nose.
I mean, hey,
But
you
I
know,
had a Jets football helmet on.
There you go.
That I got that year after I got hit in the nose.
the only time I've ever had a problem with the Steelers was 2004.
Why?
You beat us in the divisional round. You beat my Jets in the playoffs in 2004. That was
Well, the
it.
Jets suck.
Hey, that year we shouldn't have been in the division round that year. We got lucky because the
Hey,
Chargers
you
couldn't
know
hit a
what?
field goal the week
Pittsburgh
before.
this year.
That is a big deal right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what, Pittsburgh?
Well, we got 7 minutes left here.
Yeah.
And it takes you forever, Robbie. Give us
6
your
minutes.
answers. Beat the bookie.
Well-
Let's
Yeah,
do
so
it now.
let's do it.
Playing
You
around.
know,
You
they've
take
been
forever.
asking on Facebook where it's at, which is usually scripted, and I videotape myself, which I don't do. And on this show, we're not scripted. We know that. That's what's so unique about it. And I wanted to mention, too, that President Trump was on Gutfeld last night. And I'm going to tell you what, I ain't kidding you. Give it 1 or 2 weeks. He is going to be on this radio station. I will get him to call in. God has told me it's going to happen. But anyways,
All
let's
right,
get
when
to
it
sports.
happens, it happens. But now it's time for Bree to beat the bookie.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Where the hell am I notes at on that?
This
Tell
is
them
why
the
we.
games
This,
and maybe
this-
you'll remember.
this is why we gotta keep-
I have to have the spreads and all that
this
crap.
is yeah, but this is why we got. This is why we got it. Don't worry, Robbie. If you need the point spreads, I can look it up. I have the computer right in front of me.
Will you tell me if I'm wrong?
Okay, go ahead.
It may have changed.
Go ahead.
I mean, I got the open and spread, and then
What games we picking?
first of all, remember everybody, this is for entertainment purposes only. It's top 3 to beat the bookie with
Dun, dun,
the
dun.
only Robbie the Shark. Anyways, I digress. Only pick games that are on the local air here in Tampa, and I get 4 to choose from. I don't miss Monday night or Thursday night.
Right.
So Denver, Tampa, of course.
Spread for that game right now, as of time of show, is Tampa at -6.5.
Wow.
Okay, that's what it was. It opened +6.5.
Yeah, it's
And
6.5 for the Bucks.
I don't like to say this because I think they're going to win. I really do.
Especially after beating Detroit
but they're
last
not
week.
Gonna cover. They're not going to cover.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to cover. I really don't.
Go Bucks.
I love Mayfield.
Go Bucks.
And I hate the Buccaneers. You don't know that. I hate
Oh my
them.
goodness.
Yeah, you're a Steeler fan. I know.
No, because I'm a Steeler fan. I hate what the Bucks did to me in 2009, and we're going to discuss that
Yeah.
again because we're running out of time.
Right.
But no, they're going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover.
Okay.
Baltimore at the Dallas Cowgirls.
All right, Baltimore, Dallas. That is a 4 o'clock kickoff on Fox. Line is Baltimore -1.
That's what I have too. -1. I'm taking Dallas.
All right.
I'm taking Dallas, absolutely. And then we got Miami Fish
At Seattle. At Lumen.
Seahawks.
Yeah, but it's Dolphins Seahawks at Lumen Field in Seattle. Line is Seattle at -4. That's a 4 o'clock kickoff on CBS.
I had -4.5 here, and it opened at 6.5.
Right.
Miami plus.
Right.
Now it's +4.
No, it's Seattle -4.
Yeah, Seattle -4 +4
Correct.
for me.
Correct.
Miami.
Mimi.
Miami. I think that's the way the Indians actually pronounce it. So it went down another half point. So money is on Seattle right now, and I picked Seattle. But now that you say that, it makes me a little nervous. But I'm stick with what I picked before the show.
Okay.
Definitely Seattle. Man, it's been so groovy, and I know it's top 3 to beat the bookie, but I got to say this. I got to add one more because I am from Pittsburgh, and I got Pittsburgh listeners. Pittsburgh Steelers, bet the house, brother. Bet the house. Go downtown and have a drink on Robbie the Shark.
Steelers are playing the Chargers at 1 o'clock. That line is Pittsburgh at -1.5.
That's what it is for me, too. And take the Steelers all the way. These SOBs are going to surprise you the hell out of you this year. What do we got, like 1 minute to go?
Yeah, we got about a minute and a half left.
Ooh, I wish I had another hour, man. It's so much fun being on here. Anybody here who's down to visit again, like Michael Devonick was and didn't show up at the radio station, screw you, but you're all welcome.
That's okay. But yeah, that's why we always we say this all the time. We have open phone lines here on the It's All Groovy show, 727-441-3000. We will not be able to take calls the rest of tonight because we're coming up on the end of the show.
Yes.
However, you want to call in the future? 727-441-3000 is the phone number to call. You can watch us. You can listen to us on 106.1 or 102.3 FM and 1340 and 1350 AM on the radio dial. You have us on YouTube under the Tan Talk Radio Network. For Grigor the Barbarian, for Cheryl the Caretaker, and for Robbie the Shark himself, I'm Matt the producer. We leave you with this. Have a good night. Have a good week. And
groovy.
remember, it's all groovy, baby.
Trying to say now, you look so sweet and you're so doggone fine. I just can't get you out of my mind.